just trigger it. Okay, so let's start it. You can start now.
Yes. Introduction. At the beach, the ocean meets the land. Many amazing plants and animals live there. What can you see at the beach? What animal live there?
Okay. So before we start to answering those questions, can you try to guess first? What can you see at the beach and what animals live there? Can you guess?
I can see starfish and many shells. I see sand and rocks.
Oh. Do you often to visit a beach?
Not quite often.
Not quite often. Okay. How many times have you been there?
I think 2 or 3.
Okay, twice or 3 times. Good job. Okay, so let's keep moving to the next one. Let's go.
At the beach. Every day the ocean goes up the beach at high tide and it goes down the beach at low tide. The ocean with the wind too. The wind makes the wave wind makes wave. The ocean is salt water. It's big and strong. The ocean can break rocks and shell into pieces. The pieces of rock and shell hit the water and other rocks. They get very little. This is how the ocean makes rocks and shell into sand.
Okay, thank you, Stella. So our friend, Mr. Bill is joining now. Hello, Bill.
Hello, my friend. How are you?
Yes.
Nice to meet you.
Excuse me, I'm a bit a cough. Okay, so today, yes. Okay, today we just have only around 30 minutes. But before we start, I am asking Stella is trying to read a book, and we will discuss about some information related to this. Okay.
Yeah, sounds good.
Yes. So before we start, keep moving. Could you please make friend with Stella first? Okay, Stella, can you hear Bill?
Hello, Stella.
Hello, Mr. Bill.
How are you doing?
I'm doing good.
Good. Hey, do you ever see this cartoon? You ever see this animated? You know who that is?
Yes, Frozen. It's
Frozen. Yeah, that's a funny shirt I'm wearing. Even a tie. See, look at the tie.
Yeah.
Okay, very good. So you're reading a story here. What city do you live in, Stella?
In Ho Chi Minh City.
Oh, I like Ho Chi Minh City. I've been there. I've been to Ho Chi Minh City 8 times.
8 times?
I usually go to District 1 where the Ben Thanh Market is. Yeah. I love Vietnam very much.
Is Vietnam your favorite country?
Yes, it is. Yeah, Vietnam's my favorite country to visit. So yeah, I enjoy going there very much. Yeah.
Okay, so maybe we will have another student will join, but we will keep reading. Or do you have any other question for her?
Let's see. Now, how long have you been speaking English, Stella?
I think about 2 years.
Wow, that's pretty good. Well, Xin Chao.
Oh.
Okay, I'm ready to hear your story. Okay.
Okay, so let's keep reading, reading Stella. So we will keep reading. Yes, let's go.
Wait. I think it's the next page. I think it's the next page. Sands and rocks. What can you see in the sand the rocks at the beach. At low tide, the tail shells hide under the sand. It hides there because other animals like to eat it. It gets food and water with one of its piston. The green flat periwinkle hide it green seaweed. Can you see it here? The virgo lives on rocks. Its shells grow onto the rock so it doesn't move when there are waves.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so Bill, I think there are some new words for her. So before she keep reading, please read it one more time. And we have another student here. Is Sarah. Hello, Sarah. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, can you turn on your camera, please? Okay, so now Bill will read it out loud. Before you read, you can ask Sarah some question because today is the first time she joined our meeting.
Oh, great. Hey, well, Stella, you read that very, very well because there were some new words there for me too.
Okay.
So
Hello,
you did a
Sarah.
good
Are you
job.
there? Okay, Sarah here. Let's say hello. Do you have any question for the new student here interview?
Yeah, hello, Sarah. How are you doing?
Can you again?
Oh, hello. Xin
Hello.
chào.
Hello.
Yeah. What city do you live in? You live in Ho Chi Minh City or Hanoi?
I live in Ho Chi Minh City.
Ah, I was telling Stella I've been to Ho Chi Minh City 8 different times. I really love Vietnam very much. Yeah. So how old are you? 9 years old?
I'm 11 years.
Oh, 11. Oh, I made you younger than you were. Okay. And how long have you been speaking English?
I'm speaking English 5 years.
Wow. Wow, that's excellent because English can be very hard to understand. Yeah, I showed Stella my shirt. Are you familiar with this character here?
Is one is Elsa.
Yeah, that's from Frozen, right? The animated film Frozen. It looks like I'm wearing a tie, but this isn't a tie. It's a fake shirt. See? So,
Did you do it by yourself or you bought it?
yeah, I bought this. Yeah, I bought it. I'm not that talented. I can make things. This is actually a pajama top. We wear pajamas when we go to bed at night, but this is a pajama top.
Yeah.
But I only wear it when it starts getting cold outside. So.
Okay, my friend. So now let me share my screen and you will read one more time. Okay.
Okay.
Here we go.
Okay, the sand and the rocks. What can you see in the sand and on the rocks at the beach? At low tide, the talon shell hides under the sand. It hides there because other animals like to eat it. It gets food and water with one of its, I believe that's pronounced siphons, okay, siphons. That's a new word to me too. And the green flat periwinkle hides in the green seaweed. Can you see it here? As you can see in the picture there. Now, the next word is the barnacle lives on rocks. Its shell grows onto the rock, so it doesn't move when there are waves. And some barnacles grow even on whales.
Okay, thank you. So, Sarah, it's your turn. Can you read it out loud, Sarah?
Aris is
Yes, you can read it.
sand and rocks. What you can see in the sand and on the rocks at the beach. At low tide, the tailing cell hides under the sand. It hides there because other animals like to eat it. It gets food and water with one of its siphons. The ring that fast flowing hides in green seaweed. Can you see it here? The petroglyph on rocks itself grows onto the rocks, so it doesn't mold when they are well.
Okay, so now let's keep moving to the next one. So maybe there are some new vocabulary for you because they are living in the sea. So we have never seen it before. Maybe today we will see it in this reading section. So now, Stella, it's your turn. Keep moving.
And this in rocks pool. At low tide, the ocean moves down the beach. Then you can find rocks pool. Let's look in a rock pool. Here is a crab. It gets food with its big, strong claws. It eats barnacles, starfish, and other little animals. It eats plants too. Crabs eat starfish and starfish eat clams. This is called a food change.
Very good.
Yes.
You did a very good job, Stella.
Okay, so do you need to correct something or just keep reading, you?
No, she did very well. She didn't make any mistakes at all. That was very good.
Okay, Sarah, it's your turn.
In crop pools at low tide, the ocean moves down the beach. Then you can find crop pools. Let's look in a rock pool. Here a crab is gets food with its big, strong claws. Its bird, rockleys, starfish, and other little animals eat plant too. Crabs eat starfish and starfish eat crabs. This equals a food chain.
Any comment?
Yeah, very good. There's only a couple words you mispronounced, but these are all new words, so that's okay. I'll tell you here. It says the second paragraph. It says, "Here's a crab. It gets food with its big, strong claws." That word's pronounced claws, as in Santa Claus. It sounds just like claws of Santa Claus. Okay. Also, it eats. The next word is barnacles. It eats barnacles, starfish, and other little animals. So otherwise, you read everything perfectly, just those two words. Okay, Sarah?
Yes. Let's keep moving. Number 4.
Near the beach, many fish and other little animals live in the water near the beach. There's lots of food for them there. The frog eats seaweed and little animals. The seahorse eats very little fish. It eats very very little animals and plants called plankton too. See how the seahorse hides in the seaweed. In this green seaweed, the seahorse is green, but in yellow seaweed, it's yellow.
Okay, thank you, Stella. It's your turn, you. Are there any comment for her?
No, she read it perfectly. Good job. You read every word perfectly. And yeah, it's interesting how the seahorse changes colors. If it's in the seaweed, it stays green. And if it goes to the yellow seaweed, it turns yellow. That way, the seahorse is protected from other animals trying to eat it or other fish trying to eat it in the water. So that's good.
Okay. Okay, Sarah, it's your turn.
Near the beach, many fish and other little animals live in water near the beach. There are lots of food of them. There the prawn is sea whale and little animals the seahorse is very little fish is very little animals and plants called plankton too. See how the seahorse hide into seaweed. In this green seaweed, the seahorse is green, but in yellow seaweed is yellow.
Okay, thank you. So let's try.
Yeah,
Yes.
Nice job, Sarah. That was good.
I will keep moving to the next slide. Okay, here we go.
In the ocean, you can see some amazing animals in the ocean. There is a seal. The seal lives in the ocean and on land. When it swims in the ocean, it's put its head out of the water to get air. The dolphin jump out of the water, and little fish are scared. They swim away, and then the dolphin can catch them. The dolphin gets air with the blowhole on its head. On sunny day, the basking shark swims at the top of the ocean. It can eat a lot of plankton there. Plankton is favorite food.
Yes, it's the favorite food. Okay, so Sarah, it's your turn.
In the ocean, you can see some amazing animals in the ocean. Here, a sail. The sail lives in the ocean and on land. When it swims in the ocean, it put its head out of the water to get air. The dolphin jumps out of the water and little fish are scared. They swim away, and then the dolphins can catch them. The dolphin gets air, which blows on its head. On sunny day, the basking shark swim at the top of the ocean. It can eat lots of plankton. Their plankton is its favorite food.
Yeah, very good job, Sarah. The only correction I have is the word seal. Here's the seal. The seal lives in the ocean and on the land. So that's S-E-A-L, and that's pronounced seal. Okay. Otherwise, you read it perfectly.
So let's keep moving to the next one.
In the air, many birds live near the beach. There's a lot of food for them there. The puffin lives on cliffs. When it's hungry, it flies down and swim under the ocean. Then it catch its favorite fish. The hen can catch lots of fish. It is big and it open its bill and the water goes out. Then it can eat the fish. Oyster catchers don't eat oyster. They eat mussels. They open the shell with their bill.
Okay.
Very good.
Are there anything to correct?
Ah, she read that perfectly. Good job again, Stella. Okay.
Thank you. Next one.
Many birds live near the beach. There are lots of food for them there. The finch live on cliff. When it's hungry, it down and swim under the ocean, then catch in its favorite fish. The finch can catch lots of fish in its big bill. It's all open its bill, and the water goes out. Then it can eat the fish. Again, cultures don't eat Christians. They eat music. They opened the cell with their bill.
Yeah, good job. Only a couple corrections here. The second paragraph, it's pronounced the puffin, Puffin. The puffin lives on cliffs. And when it's hungry, it flies down and swims under the ocean. And then the next paragraph, it's the pelican. That's pronounced pelican, can catch lots of fish with its big bill. And finally, the final paragraph, that word is oyster catchers. Oyster catchers don't eat oysters, they eat mussels. That's the next word, mussels. But otherwise, you did a very good job reading all the sentences again, both of you.
Good job. Thank you, Bill. Next one.
At the coast. At the coast near the beach, there are cliffs. Some waves hit hills on the coast and pieces of land break into the ocean. This makes cliffs. Sometimes there are holes in the cliff. The ocean hit the hole and makes cave. The ocean can make arches and stack too. At the coast, the sand moves in the wind. Then the sand makes hill called sand dunes.
Yep, you read every word perfectly. That's good again.
Yes. Sarah, it's your turn. Let's go.
At the coast near the beach, there are ships. Some well his hills on the coast and pieces of land break into the ocean. This makes cliffs. Sometimes there are holes in the cliff. The ocean hits the holes and make caves. The ocean can make arches and statues. At the coast, the sand moves in the wake. Then the sand makes hills called sand dunes.
Yeah, very good. Yeah, at the coast near the beach, there are cliffs. That's pronounced cliffs. Okay. And the next paragraph, the ocean hits the holes and makes caves. That's pronounced ocean. And yeah, the very last one is the word wind. Okay. At the coast, the sand moves in the wind. Yeah, you know, like some days you go outside and it's really windy, the wind blows. So that's pronounced wind. But yeah, very good job again to both of you. You read very, very well. Plus, these are lots of new words. So it's a lot of things for you to remember here.
Okay, so we will go to the last slide.
Fun at the beach. You can do many things at the beach. You can kite surf and the wind move you on the ocean. You can snorkel too. Then you can see amazing fish in the water. The ocean is big and strong. Don't go away from the people, you know. Look for flags. They tell you where and when you can swim. Have fun at the beach, but remember the ocean plants and animals keep the beach clean for plants and animal and other people.
Yeah, very good. I think the only word I wasn't too sure, I couldn't hear that well. And the first paragraph, you can snorkel. You pronounce that snorkel. I think you might have said that right, but I couldn't totally understand. So, but yeah, very good job.
Okay, so next. Sarah, it's your turn.
You can do many things at the beach. You can kite surf and the white move you can use on the ocean. You can snorkel too, then you can see amazing fish in the water. The ocean is big and strong. Don't go away from the people. You know, look the flag. They tell you where and when you can swim. Have fun at the beach. But remember, the ocean, plants, and animals keep the beach clean for plants, animals, and other people.
Yeah, very good. And once again, the word, because this word can be confusing, W-I-N-D. Sometimes it's pronounced wind, and you said wind, or it could be wind. But when you talk about like the wind blowing, like you see your Vietnamese flag and the wind's blowing, like in that picture there, the flag, the wind blows. So it's, yeah, pronounced wind. But sometimes it's pronounced wine, so that's why it can be confusing. Okay, so that's pronounced wind. Okay. But you both did very, very good work reading the sentences and the paragraphs here and the stories.
Okay. So now I think we have just only 3 minutes, but the time is limited. So that's why we could not, how to say, could not discuss more about the topic. Okay. So the next time when we have more time, we will discuss more about the topic and discuss more about the question and answer those questions. Okay. So let's.
Yeah, sorry, I had to cut you short today.
No worry. Next week we can see you again. It's okay.
Okay, Stella, nice to meet you, and Sarah, nice to meet you too. Okay, keep up the good work practicing your English.
Let's say thank you and goodbye, Bill, Stella, and Sarah.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Okay, bye-bye. Tambien.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Yes.
Welcome. Bye-bye.
See you next week.
See you, my friends.
Goodbye, my friend.
Okay, bye-bye.